Hey everyone, and welcome into Locked On Bama. I hope that I'm doing this correctly. I hope that this is going out live. I don't know that it is because I'm not good at the interwebs, but I had no choice but to come on right now and have an instant reaction to this Alabama South Carolina game. Absolutely unbelievable. Um, man, what can you say about Brandon Miller? I know a lot of people are going to take that and make a joke out of it. I get it. Um, a lot of people have already formulated their opinion of him based on some things that they pieced together through a series of facts and non-facts and reports. Uh, but you know what? You better call him. You better call him one hell of a dead gum basketball player. And he absolutely showed out tonight. And look, it'd been so easy for somebody like him to crumble under what has been immense pressure, immense stress. Sorry for how my hair looks. But he didn't. He played his tail off. In fact, I would say all the other teammates seemed to crumble, or at the very least look shocked on the court, but not Brandon Miller. And Brandon Miller was him tonight. I it's one of the most magnificent performances by an Alabama player in some time. 41 points. Everything seemed effortless, no matter who they put on him. I think he was 6 of 13 from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible. And he deserves this moment. Maybe this Alabama team will fold. Maybe they will. Maybe everything that's happened certainly has taken its toll on this team. Maybe the fact that the whole world seems to be against them. All you got to do is read Twitter. I mean, fans of every other school outside of Alabama have basically said, Alabama values sports over everything else, apparently, without knowing or caring to know what the actual story is when it comes to Brandon Miller. Um, and maybe this team will eventually fold. It certainly could happen. I mean, they're made up of a lot of young guys. They're impressionable. They get on social media, but Brandon Miller didn't fold. And this, I mean, frankly, how many of us could have withstood the onslaught, the media onslaught that he took? And again, what happened that night was a tragedy. Nobody is saying that otherwise. It's a tragedy and it's awful, and the people who were responsible are being punished for it. Um, Brandon Miller, you want to say he had a lapse in judgment? Frankly, I said that, and now that I've learned a little more myself, I feel like I owe him an apology. I feel like I didn't know everything because I just assumed that he was asked about bringing the weapon to Miles, and that's what he did. When, as a matter of fact, it seems like the weapon just happened to be in his car when he was already on the way to Miles, and Miles sent that text. I don't know that we even know he ever read the text until after the fact. And he wasn't blocking anybody's car in. He wasn't keeping anybody from escaping. Nothing like that. And I was just watching this game in full anxiety mode. Uh, just not just because I wanted to win the game. I mean, this game, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, you certainly don't want to lose it. In the grand scheme of things, it is small. I mean, this Alabama team's still going to get in the NCAA. It's probably still going to be a 1 seed, at worst a 2, even if things fall apart. But I was just watching it thinking, God, how would I react? Not only as Brandon Miller, but as somebody else on this team. Um, and it seemed like a lot of the players reacted the way that I probably would have reacted, which is um, just stunned at everything. And Brandon Miller wasn't that way, though. Brandon Miller took it next level, and he put the team on his back. And I know South Carolina's pretty lowly. I know they're not great this year. But again, man, whoever you faced tonight, if you're Alabama, was going to be a tough matchup given the last 24 hours. So, man, kudos to the coaching staff. Kudos to Brandon Miller. Certainly the rest of the team. I mean, it wasn't like Brandon Miller had zero help. I mean, but it wasn't exactly a full good team performance either. It was the Brandon Miller show. And I'm not saying that scoring 41 points tonight against South Carolina in overtime is going to change a lot of minds. It's not. I'm saying that you got to at least understand, give this man his props, considering all that he's faced and the way he played tonight. It takes a lot of confidence and courage to be able to do that, and sort of stare back at the media world who has been absolutely eviscerating you without knowing all the facts. And I think that's exactly how this has gone down. But Jimmy and I will talk about this tomorrow. This is way past my bedtime for any of you who know me. And I will certainly be talking about this with my cohort, Jimmy Stein, tomorrow. I know there's still a lot of haters out there for Brandon Miller. Again, there's nothing that he's going to do at this point that's ever going to change it. You've made your mind up. You don't care what other facts come out. And I understand that. I mean, it happens. A lot of people did the same thing with Cam Newton and some other guys on down the line. You guilty until proven innocent, even when proven innocent, guilty. But you know what? It was one hell of a performance tonight, and I don't care about the competition, the quality of competition, or any of that. It was something to behold, and Brandon Miller did his thing, and I'm happy for him. So until tomorrow, roll tide, everybody, and thanks for staying up and watching this.